Alrighty, boys. So
I do have a firearm on me, sir,
here,
but
here.
that is all in my records claim.
Just throw it in the car.
Yeah, you
He's not
can
gonna be
you can
here.
toss it in here.
Alright, cool.
You need us to put our ammo in there as well, sir? Sir, do you need us to put our ammo in there as well?
Nah, you're good. Alright,
Alright,
so
cool.
just to give you a little update of what's going on. I pulled
One
up
moment
just assisting
before
on the
you-
scene, and all of
one moment.
BCSO's stuff is
Hold on.
broken, so I'm just getting.
What's up, Harvey?
I'm just doing what's told of me through them because they can't process their MDTs. It was a bank robbery scene. First of all, OOC, both of these guys have broke character so much. I'm making this a sin. No, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
So,
One
my
second, sir. Hold on,
patience
slow
is
down for
already
me.
kind of sent, and they're being.
Do you
One's
hear
being
my
disrespectful
my
as fuck,
lawyer
the other
behind
one's
you?
not being that
Hello,
bad disrespectful.
sir.
But they're both
Sir-
breaking character like a motherfucker.
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
So,
Sir,
arrive
hello.
on scene.
Hello.
They were shooting at officers. Obviously, the whole bank robbery
actually
scene
don't think
happened.
he
They
hears
got away. When I arrived on scene, one just got shot by an officer. The other one was shooting at officers, but he was able to get put down.
Hello?
You can hear me?
We could hear you, but my guy's been trying to... I can hear you, Harvey, but I guess if we stand over here, like, you can't hear us. Come up here, come up here. Hello?
Maybe it's me. I can't see my what level my voice box is on.
That was weird.
But anyway, long story short, they shot at cops. They were in armed bank robbery. They got away. They had a bunch of stuff on them. Fucking $50,000 dirty money from the
Now I
bank
can't
robbery,
hear.
guns.
Sir, can
There
you
it
hear
is.
me?
Now I can hear you,
Hello,
Harvey.
hello. So,
Alright, sir. Let's start off with your... Can I get your rank, name, and badge number, sir?
J Elijah 239 Sergeant.
Damn, I could have told you that.
239.
And again, I wasn't on scene the entire time. I showed up after you
Oh,
guys.
shit.
The two
They're
guys
gonna-
were dead. I'm just going through with what's happened 'cause they
No
can't
worries,
fill out
sir.
their
Could you,
MDTs.
if you could escort it, if you could escort us downstairs, and I'll get the rest of the officer's badge number, but what you told me. Just,
Trying to make it a
ask-
scene.
Yeah, for sure. Whenever we get down here, I'll talk with the arresting officers, and if you could, while I'm speaking.
I don't think they're
escort-
gonna be here. It's gonna be more of them telling me what happened and me putting it down on paperwork.
So
I'll
they,
ask,
Yeah, because
but
his, I don't know if you heard what he was saying, Harvey, but the sheriff's MDT system hasn't been working apparently.
no,
I'm just here doing
I
the
heard that one.
paperwork.
But you know what's
I was
crazy?
just wanting
You know what's
someone
crazy?
Do
else
we have
to-
any of the arresting officers from the scene of the bank
You would
robbery
have
here? The lawyers
47
are
and a
here.
half months with 50%. With a
There's
$15,000
also
fine.
I'm gonna need whoever was on that scene to come down and Sandy.
So 47 and a half months.
Oh, is he bringing us to?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bringing us to.
As
Absolutely.
compared to what?
And if someone could be
That's the
escorting
95
our
with those charges.
interrogation while we speak with the officers briefly, that would be wonderful. This is one of our clients here.
Name's Jimmy
Sorry.
Miguel.
No worries,
You
no
got
worries
my
at all,
boy in the
sir.
left as well on the other cell. It's Archie.
How you doing, sir?
Watch out.
Hold on,
I'm
sir.
gonna soft cuff you. I'm gonna soft cuff you.
What was your name, sir? Client?
Bando.
Oh, this is
This is
Brando.
Brando.
Alright.
What's up, buddy?
And then you got my boy over there.
Archie.
Yep. Is just y'all two?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Alright,
Oh my
fucking.
fucking-
No worries.
There should be
officer,
another
no
guy
worries.
named Vincent, but I'm not sure where he's at.
Okay, for sure. We'll work on that. How you doing, sir? What was sir? Hold on, officer. 1 second. What's your name, sir?
I'm Archie.
Is
Archie?
anybody coming down to
Archie.
these cells?
ARCHIE.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much, Jimmy. Alright, sir. They're gonna ask you guys to interrogation. We'll speak with them briefly, then we'll get back to you guys, okay?
No.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna represent Bando, and I'll have you represent Archie.
Okay.
Alright.
I was the second
Fuck, my
officer
boy.
on the scene.
Not much, Bando, not
Just come
much.
with me, try to
I'll
chill with
be
me, and
representing
we'll
you.
explain what's going on
Jimmy,
here.
my boss, will be representing Archie. We'll get
You
this
guys can
case
follow-
solved and soon. I have
It's
an
alright.
officer.
Walk out when I undo this door. Follow me. You guys will walk out when I undo this door. Follow me.
I bet.
It's like a funnel.
Come on, Jimmy.
Just gonna make sure everybody gets where they're going respectively. I'll go in there with him.
I'm gonna speak with the officer first, but you could do how you do.
Yeah, I was. Wait, who is? Oh, I wanted to speak. Are you the arresting officer for Archie in here?
Nope.
Can I get the arresting officer? I'd like to speak with him real quick.
Yes.
Sorry, I tried to walk out. I'll let you go.
You want 2 different rooms?
Who was the arresting
for sure.
officer for Archie?
It wasn't me. I don't know. I don't know who it was.
It wasn't me. I'm just here for the paperwork
Hey,
for you
Ben, I
guys.
know you can hear me, sir.
Yeah,
I got it. I got it on cam basically.
Yeah.
I pulled up. These 2 suspects were shooting at officers. One got
Slow
put
down a
down. The
bit,
other
sir.
one got put down
Hold
afterwards.
Hold on, slow down a bit for me. Can
He
you
was
say that
helping
one more-
me. He was helping me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think they're both on the same arresting
It's the
officer.
same arrest. It's the same arrest. They're coming
What
from
was
the
your-
bank robbery. They got
What was your
away
name
from
and
the
badge
bank
number,
robbery.
sir?
J Elijah 239. You already took
Oh,
this down.
same,
Yeah.
same guy, same
Yeah.
guy, same
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Alright, so
so
look,
I
look.
basically arrived to the scene from the city. I was told, hey, need backup, need transport. So I was like, okay.
All right. So here's the deal though, right?
Let's speak. If we could speak over here, sir.
That's fine.
this way.
So here's the deal, right?
Okay.
What they did is what they did. They 100% did it. They've admitted to doing it. And on top of that, they've broken character like 5 times, saying they're making it a sit. So as for reductions go, I'm out of the bark with that one. I'm a 0
Allegedly,
reduction, and I'm
of
sticking
course,
firm
sir.
on that.
Not to mention
The charges for both of these guys are exactly the same. Armed robbery of a bank, assault and battery of a
Armed.
Leo. Actually, that was wrong. It's not supposed to
Hold
be
on,
assault.
armed.
It's,
You said armed.
Armed on a
robbery.
bank and assault battery on a Leo.
one of them. So one of the
second.
3 that was robbing the bank, right? Apparently, one of them was it VDM or
attempted
RDM?
murder of a Leo. I apologize.
Did one of them attempt?
Alright, so armed robbery of a bank, possession of
RDM,
contraband, fleeing and
the
evading, and
captain.
attempted murder of a Leo.
One of
With
them ran
those-
over
both of these
a
guys
captain.
with those charges.
Yeah, one of them ran
Their
over
totals
the heat
are
captain.
going to be
I'm sorry. 2 people are speaking at the same
$75,500
time.
fines with 185 months. That's both of them.
So
As
we have
taken off
armed
of them,
bank.
it was $50,000 dirty money, drill bits, drills, weapons, and lockpicks, pistol rounds, etc. They've been completely uncooperative, completely disrespectful, and the reason that they're trying to call it a sit is because they said that us as officers, with their the person that they have kidnapped, right? They're claiming because they gave the rule, oh, no spike strips, that there's not supposed to be spike strips at all, but that's not how it works. As soon as the person who's being kidnapped is in our possession, anything goes at that point. We're allowed
Yeah,
to
once
and
they-
that's
No,
what
I-
they
hold
want.
on.
For sure,
All
sir.
ones
Can
available.
I ask
They
you,
said
sir?
no spike
I
strips.
just want
Can
to
we
ask.
have
Strips are
one
available. We
person
had a
talk at
meeting
a
with our
time,
chief
sir?
today.
I don't know if you
Okay.
can hear me again.
Hey,
Exactly how
Sergeant
this scene
Elijah.
was
Can
done
you hear
is
us?
exactly how he told us
Can you
to
hear
do
us
it.
at all?
You know?
Sergeant
And
Elijah,
so
can you?
I'm not
can you hear
understanding
us?
why these guys are so mad. They're claiming
I don't think you can.
they're claiming because we don't
Elijah,
know
can
what
you hear
updated
us?
with you guys. Like how are we supposed to know what the new rules are if it's not in change logs? Like, so no.
Hello, can you hear us, sir?
Hello. Move. Tell him to move.
Tell them to move
Elijah,
over
can
here.
you hear me?
He was just talking.
I can hear you.
Tell him to come over here.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Alright,
hello.
so essentially,
Hi.
right?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Okay.
One of
Okay.
them
Okay, okay,
chose
hold
to-
on,
alright,
hold on,
alright,
officer
go
over
We
here,
ahead.
hold on one second.
we've heard a lot. Elijah explained a lot on the whole bank scene side, and I do want to hear your side. But he and I have a question.
Go ahead.
First of all, Sergeant Elijah,
Mhm.
could you slow down just a tiny bit? I'm taking notes as you speak, and my ADHD is horrible.
I got
So,
you.
Let's start from the jump. I hate to start over, but let's start from the jump. We
Mhm.
have armed robbery and
Of a bank.
of a
They
bank, correct?
Hostage.
And-
They've taken people hostage.
Hold
They
on
shot
one
it off.
second. Hold on 1 second, Sergeant Elijah. So we have armed for the charges. Let's start with the charges.
Each one of
Yeah.
them are going to be charged with 1 count of armed robbery of a bank, 1 count of possession of contraband, 1 count of fleeing and evading, and 1 count of attempted murder of a Leo.
attempted murder. So it's not assault and battery. It's an attempted murder and fleeing and
Nope.
evading.
A new charge that we
So
have.
I have
Okay.
armed robbery, assault of a Leo, possession of contraband,
Not assault
and
of a Leo.
Attempted assault. Attempted murder.
Attempted murder.
Attempt murder of Leo. No assault. So we just have 3 charges currently, correct?
We have 4 armed bank,
Fleeing and evading.
contraband, fleeing and evading, and attempted murder.
Fleeing and evading. That's the last.
That is a
Yeah.
$75,500 fine and 185 months.
Yes. For both
Yeah,
of
you're
them.
gonna have to drop that down
Of course.
until
Oh, I
it's
know.
Well, that's
180.
Oh, I
yes.
know,
That's
I know,
why
I
we're
know.
here, sir.
Yeah.
So you said something about the spike strips. Can I just
Okay,
ask?
here-
No. Let me
Go ahead,
speak,
go ahead.
please. I've given both of you
Go ahead,
plenty
sorry.
of time.
My bad.
You said something about spike strips. I want to ask, what was their second demand? Was it free
I
passage?
wasn't there. Yes, I believe that's
Yes.
something that they brought up.
So how long did we go before spike strips were placed? Because I personally know that it takes a little bit before you just know perfectly that the hostage is all right, you know, and that you have like
Crap,
control.
and they ran to their vehicle. As soon as they run out, they're trying to get to their car as quick as possible. They
Correct.
hop in the
I
car.
was-
They don't give a
And
fuck
you guys
about the
aren't
hostage.
allowed. You guys aren't allowed to get
I was
in
the
the
one that got the
car.
hostage, by the way.
So you're
give
not
him 1
allowed to
second to
run
speak,
up.
officer.
You're not allowed to run up and get the hostage while they're getting in their car, correct? So if they're getting in their car and driving off and they're fleeing the scene before you get the hostage, how soon? Because, I mean, from what I know, this bank had a lot of exits. How soon did you just decide to put spike strips down as you were just so happened to be in the right spot, right time? And I only see 2 officers here and 2 suspects, so.
There was
Or-
3. Another one was being booked. in Another
Okay.
cell.
Makes no difference, but understood, sir.
So I'm just more of asking, they kind of might have a point with the whole spike strip thing, because people have gotten to a point where they hear no spike strips, but they're like, yeah, we'll just, go down the road and lay them anyways, And I
That's a
personally,
city issue that they need to talk about. That's not a us issue. If our chief tells us one thing, that's what we do.
it is an us
Yeah,
issue
and
because
it
it
counts
just
as
It
happened.
absolutely is an
It
issue.
just happened,
If
sir.
you place spike strips down in an illegal way against the God's rules, sir, that's not just not a city
A
issue.
hi-
sir,
a
that's
higher
a
government
US
official
captain
rule.
was the one that done it, by the way.
Our captain put it down. So
Yeah, our captain gave
can
the
I?
He
Can I?
authorized
put 'em
it.
down.
If our captain's
He
the one who
authorized
did
it.
it, then he should have a great explanation for us. Do you mind if we ask for the captain down here?
I don't think if the captain is going to be available. And also, we're at a
You can get
20,
him down here if you need it.
23. This is a 23-minute mark. That's how long this investigation has been
So
going
we
on.
have-
It,
we
it
have-
wouldn't be a
some point-
23-minute
okay,
mark,
sir.
sir. It wouldn't be a 23-minute mark, sir, if my clients
Hey,
were treated
Watson.
with the
Yeah,
law
I get,
correctly.
listen, I
sir.
get where you're getting
You
at,
went to,
but I'm telling you what it
to
is.
the department.
So,
and
the
that's
back
okay,
and forth
sir,
isn't going to really change
We
the
didn't get
situation.
to speak
here.
to you
That's
for
what-
the first 15 minutes of it because nobody could
Okay,
hear us.
and he just
I'm
called
just telling
an
you
angel.
how-
Okay.
Name, but they want to speak to you.
Sir,
Who
could we
did?
just request the captain that get down here, sir, please?
Who just called an
Yeah, I
angel?
can get I saw a mod
Or
meeting. There's an
requesting.
angel in that room.
Perfect.
Alright,
I
Alright,
can't
he's
wait
on his
for
way.
them. I can't
Watson
wait for
down
them
here.
to sit here
Thank
this
you, sir.
entire
He's on his
time
way
and then
right
still
now.
get
I
charged.
appreciate that, sir.
The one that he already got sent off. He didn't want a lawyer. He got a 50% reduction, and he didn't get all the charges that were supposed to be given to him.
The
So,
third
yeah.
one, sir?
Pretty much the way I was told is we had gotten the hostages from what I was given information. So
Like how quick into
all I
this
was told they
pursuit?
already had the hostages, so they pretty much got the hostages, and then
What kind of car were they
from
driving?
what I was told,
Bugatti.
I don't know.
A
Like I said,
Bugatti.
I was driving. Yeah, it's
So
Bugatti.
they-
Right.
I
so they
arranged
were-
to assist as transport for the people that were being brought in.
One
I
of you
drove up from
gentlemen,
the city.
one of you gentlemen did say the captain was on the way, correct?
Yep.
Thank
Yes.
you. I do appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, I think we'd.
I'm not trying to push things out, but this is an issue
No, you're
that's been
good.
happening. I've ran over spike strips myself personally because they're just left out. So
Yeah,
and
it's
then
because
it cost
what
me
happens-
$1,000.
so-
Those tires are not cheap.
Yeah, I know. So to explain what happens, basically, when Watson me, Watson, and a couple other officers. Mind you, it took like 4 of us to fucking get the spike strips to actually get deleted. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We were just sitting there spamming G just to get the spike strips to remove themselves.
If it's an issue, then why do we use them? Leave it to Super Cop.
It's not an issue. The reason why it becomes an issue is because after about 2 minutes, it basically makes it to where you can't pick them back up.
Oh, absolutely.
So then why are we leaving them out longer than 2 minutes?
How were they out longer than 2 minutes? If
If
we'll
there
just
was
wait
no
for the captain. We'll just wait for the captain.
No. That he might be addressing the fact of which I was stating where I've
I
ran them over before.
I know.
But
I know, Jimmy. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, it probably took more than 2 minutes to go through everyone and such.
Yeah, well, then the officer should be responsible and sit there and not let pedestrians and civilians run them over repeatedly.
And maybe your client should not rob banks and take people kidnaps. And
Sir, my client is innocent until proven guilty, sir. I absolutely
well,
do
at
not
the end of the day, and I don't appreciate you yelling at me. So if you're gonna yell at me, you need to turn it down. You need to tone it down. You need to tone it down.
Sergeant,
that's not how you talk. That's not how you talk to police.
Sergeant Elijah, I do not appreciate my client being
Client's guilty. He admitted already. What are you talking about? In the back of the car, he already admitted it.
I'm done talking to you, sir. I'll work for your captain. This is completely unprofessional.
I do have a question.
Unprofessional. That's crazy.
Hey, Watson, what's your ETA?
I do have a question, Mr. Elijah Wood. If when did my clients get rid of their rights? Because I know BCSO has this.
Immediately.
Were you the one that did that?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Alright. He's 15 minutes away.
Dang.
On the road. He's on his way.
I mean, shit. You want to just call him and put him on the speaker? It might be easier, just that we don't have to do all that. And we can just keep this moving.
I don't have his number. Unfortunately.
What's his name again?
Jonas Watson.
Didn't this guy already make it a sit though? Tell him to show the mod his clip.
He's
Oh,
right
sorry.
here.
Tell him to show the mod his clip.
There he is.
Oh,
what's happening?
Are you watching?
How you doing, Captain? Could we speak to you over here, sir?
Well,
yeah.
When is this happening?
It's you, myself, and my boss.
Yeah, can I talk to you?
Hey, Jimmy, let me go first.
Oh, this is. Jimmy, I haven't seen you in a while.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, Captain? First of all, I'd like to state that your Sergeant Elijah, batch number 239, completely unprofessional, sir. I have various clips that I could.
I'm sorry. Can we step down here? Cause like this is reading as a separate room. Yeah, it's reading as a separate room. I didn't hear anything. You said Elijah, and then you cut back out. All right, what was that again?
Can I speak to you, Sergeant Elijah, batch number 239? I'll state now, completely unprofessional. As a representative as BCSO, I can't express the officer that is down here now. I'll speak to his bosses about it, but completely unprofessional, sir. I'll let you
speaking to his boss. But yeah, all right.
Well, I thought he was LSPD. Is he not LSPD?
Oh. Is
Elijah Wood.
Where?
Elijah 239.
Was he? Is he wearing an LSPD vest?
Yeah.
Oh, not my problem. All right. Yeah, you should expect that from LSPD. Anyway, sorry about that, boss man.
No worries. I'll let Jimmy handle it for me.
So I kind of had a question about the spike strips that were laid out at this scene.
Yes, sir.
Now I know regulation is if the request is, the demands that that are given are no spike strips, free passage, right? You guys are to let the suspects at that time get in their vehicle and leave, correct?
Yes.
Are you allowed to go in and take care of the hostage as soon as they exit the building? Or are they supposed to leave first?
There's no clear policy on that. As soon as they let the custody of the hostage go, we can go in at any point and retrieve the hostage. So if that means they leave the building immediately and they're all clear of the building and they essentially relinquish their custody of the hostage to us, we can go in.
Okay.
So
and obviously you're a captain, right?
Yo,
Yeah. So
lawyers, your client's called an angel.
Okay.
And like I don't even see the point why he called lawyers.
I'll
if,
speak to them. Let my boss speak to the captain. I'll speak to them.
I
Cool.
don't see the point of why. He
Ultimately,
called
I was
lawyers
just
if
kind of
he
asking,
didn't see the
when
point.
were the spike strips put down? Like, what point? Where did you put the spike strips down at?
I tell you exactly where. So if you pull out your GPS on your phone,
Yes, sir. I'm already on it. I was ready.
alrighty, and you see the 260 bank,
Yes, sir.
if you go over the postal 247 and right along that line of the Route 68 icon, that's exactly where I placed them. So
247, you said?
yes, and so if you look at the Route 68 on the street, like where your logo Route 68 is, I placed it like right on that sign.
So, at what point did you get confirmation that the hostages were taken care of, and that everything was all right?
As soon as I left. So
As soon as they left?
Yeah, so as soon, I mean, we're keeping constant updates on the situation, worse, right?
Okay.
So my guys are letting me know, hey, they're leaving the bank right now. We're getting the hostage, and they're getting into their cars and leaving because they no criminal lollygags after they get a bank done, right? They're jumping straight into their cars and they're leaving. So at that point, that's when we. Sorry, I just got a random DM. That's when we go ahead and go in, get the hostage, and then while they're taking off, we get our patrol cars going after them.
So, they were in a Bugatti Chiron, right?
Yes.
There was 3 suspects, right?
Yes.
They were in a different vehicle, or because there's only 2 seats in a Bugatti Chiron, right?
Yeah, there's two. There was a Bugatti Chiron, a Lamborghini, and then I think a third car. Yeah, there was a third car. I can't remember what it was though.
Okay.
I don't even know what happened to that third car. They might have got it in the way.
So ultimately, and I'm assuming you, since you're captain, you'll have body cam to back all this up. Blah blah blah. 247. That is, I mean, for a Bugatti Chiron, I know that car is fast. And for it to not be able to travel a quarter mile by the time your officers are to understand that the hostage is all right and that there's nobody in the bank still is kind of crazy to me. That's just more of where I'm coming from with that fact. So I was just asking in general, were the spike strips put down as they were exiting the bank, or were they put down after the hostage was secured and the bank was secured? That's just more of the question. And because I know that the spike strips led to the deactivation of the car, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure you hit 2 cars with them too, right?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
I hit the Lambo and the Ferrari.
I will say it was a great placement on the strips. I'm not gonna deny it. It was great, but that's.
Yeah.
I mean, they think no spike strips, and then they're hit not even a quarter mile down the road with spike strips.
So let me explain it like this: once you relinquish the hostage to our custody, right? You've lost all rights.
But
all
did you clear the
negotiations
bank?
are out the window.
But did you clear the bank and know that there was nobody else in the bank just staying behind?
Yes. We always clear the bank. That's the first thing we do. We push
Before
in.
Before Bugatti Chiron got a quarter mile down the road.
Yes, we push in. The spike strips were already placed, brother. They were placed a mile down the road.
So they were placed before the hostage was secured ever.
No, they were placed as soon as the hostage was secured.
He just said that they were already placed.
He said that you're trying to twist his words right now.
I'm not. I'm asking questions.
100% trying to twist.
Elijah, I'm speaking to him professionally.
You're looking for, what I'm getting off of this is you're looking for an angle for him to try to slip up.
Negative, sir. You don't know what I'm looking for.
You're trying to look for the fact that they were placed
I'm just more of asking
under the 2
for
minutes.
that my professional knowledge. All right.
It's okay, Elijah. I've got this.
You see, Captain, he can speak for himself.
So, I know where you're trying to beat around the bush to find where you can attack. So, what are you essentially asking?
I was just asking if they were placed before or after you guys received the hostage, and you told me that they were placed before, and then you told me they were kind of placed after. So I'm just kind of trying to make sure I understand what happened. Because, I mean, from my knowledge, if a Bugatti Chiron starts fucking hauling ass down the road, they're gonna make it a quarter mile before fucking 10, 15 seconds passes.
Exactly. See, we can place spike strips. So we're not gonna place spike strips on the scene. We're not gonna be an asshole and like place them in front of your car. I mean, you say no spike strips. We only place spike strips in one spot because we can't pick them up because it's kind of bugged.
I've heard.
It's kind yeah. So
I've
I
hit
mean,
them a few times, been enraged.
yeah.
And so.
And not to mention, I've tested it out after that scene, and I found out that you can only place it within 2 minutes, and after that, it becomes a pain in the ass to pick it up, or even if you can pick it up at all. Like after that scene, I had about 10 officers out there spamming trying to pick them up.
Okay.
I just completely forgot where I was going with that. But so, fuck, I just lost my train of thought because I just got completely distracted with something.
We were talking
Excuse me, what?
about spike strips and hostages.
Yes, I know.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. My email is just blowing up for some reason right now. Something's going on.
It might be them in there. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm sorry if that's how it's coming across. I just.
Oh no. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is, I mean, we can place spike strips. So they say no spike strips. Okay, we're not gonna place them like, for instance, at the corner. It'd be different if we place the spike strips at, I don't know, let's say right at the right turn of 260, you know, right where the liquor store is at. We're not going to do that. But placing them further down the road, we're giving them a fighting chance, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Because they can make a left up to past the prison. They can make a right at this dirt road at 259. They can make another right at this dirt road that takes them all the way straight to the freeway at Sonora Freeway. Right? I mean, they could.
Yeah, they're supercars, and you guys made the right bet. 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and honestly, I was thinking since they're supercars, they're gonna go straight for the freeway. Here at Sonora Freeway. So I was like, I'm gonna give them a fighting chance, and I'm gonna place it at a spot where I anticipate they won't go, which is 247. Because this is kind of a straightaway, but there's a lot of turns, and I know for a fact the Bugatti is not. Yeah. Traffic as well. I know the Bugatti does not handle a lot of turns super good, and it gets its speed from just going on a straightaway.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'll give them a fighting chance, and they're probably gonna go on Sonora. So I'm gonna play spike strips over here, and then they both came my way. It was just, well, shit out of luck at that point.
All right.
And that was the only spot spike strips were placed as well. We only placed them at one spot. We're not gonna
well, you know
block
what?
them in.
Good fishing then.
Yep. We just threw the rod out there and caught a big ass bass. So.
Caught 2 of them.
Yeah, 2. So.
3 of them.
Oh, we got the third car.
Yep,
he took it on the chin.
Yeah, he just took a 50% reduction. And he didn't even get all the charges because it was too long of a sentence. He had everything on him.
Oh damn.
He was about to get a fat. If it was my arrest. If I was I would have got your approval.
All right, cool.
I would have given him no reduction.
So let's go over here and talk to the officers that are arresting officers, and then we can further sit out and kind of get them out of here.
And what's going on with that Angel said? Did you clear that up?
Yeah, they finished it. But Captain,
what's up?
If this is up to me, because of the way that both these clients are conducting themselves, I'd prefer 0 reduction on either of the clients.
Well, we try to negotiate over here at BCS to work with our lawyers because we encourage, their hard work and dedication.
People breaking scenes.
If I may, Captain, sir, that works at LSP, sir, I really do not appreciate your unprofessionalism. This gentleman here, absolutely, sir. This is not your captain, sir. You work at LSPDC. This is a BCSO. Sir, I do not appreciate your unprofessionalism at all. I'm a lawyer. This is a captain at BCSO, sir.
You don't get special treatment because you're a lawyer. It's not being unprofessional.
Anyways, Captain, go ahead. What was your saying, sir?
It's all right, gentlemen. It's all right. No need to argue here.
No worries.
No need to argue. I was just wondering, what happened with that? That Angel says everything all good, everything cleared up.
Yeah, sir. We cleared that up, sir. Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Yeah, and we're not gonna be like I said, we're not assholes with the spike strips. We're placing them in one spot, and like you said, it's like going fishing. If they hit the rod.
I just saw the announcement.
Absolutely.
Oh shit!
Sir.
Give me a second. My Fucking mouse.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just
yeah. So we're only placing them in one spot. So we don't want to, bully, criminals into where they can only they literally can't fucking escape. But we're gonna use our resources to attempt to catch them. All right.
Yes, sir.
Similar to how we've had negotiations where people say they don't want Air One, or they don't want heat vehicles, or the M5, or the
I love the
fucking
no Air One ones.
yeah.
oh no,
I
you
mean,
want to know what gets
y-
crazy? I've had a case where they said no supercars. It's like,
I
Yeah,
had
we're
literally.
fucking using supercars. The
I
fuck
had
you
a client
mean?
tell me they asked for a 15-second head start.
Yeah, no, that's like that stuff's not happening. I mean, we'll agree to no Air One at the moment, but because Air One can do a whole lot more than you guys understand. I mean, we can see inside the entire building and give you a head count on who's doing what and where and how. I mean,
You can
so
also
I mean,
lock license plates, check for
exactly.
speeds, all that shit. Unless, well, your guys' camera don't work yet.
How would you?
Yeah, why is that?
We're
I've been
approaching
wondering
the
that myself.
40-minute mark of this entire ordeal. You guys want to start getting in there and talking to these clients?
I think
Yeah.
that's a good
42
idea.
minutes.
Yep. So let's go ahead and start talking, a little bit.
Alright, so current charges are. No.
We have armed robbery in the bank, possession of contraband, attempted murder of a Leo, and fleeing/evading.
Who's the officer doing the report?
You listen. I'm
That'd be
doing the report
Elijah.
because
Oh, you
every
are.
single one of your officers says their MDT doesn't work, so I've gotten
Really?
forced with them. That's what
Oh,
That's
shit,
the
my MDT
only
doesn't
reason
work
I'm
either.
here. Literally
Son
the
of a
only reason
bitch.
I'm here.
My MDT doesn't work either. Fuck all. I guess no reports for me.
So it's a $75,500 fine with 185 months.
185 months, and I have to give a reduction in order to get it down, which I'm willing to do. But like I said, I get why you guys do your job and what you do your job for, and I'm gonna work with you. But that doesn't make the change the fact that these guys have been completely disrespectful this entire time, completely belittling, and we're not just gonna take off 50% because we've been here for 40 minutes. If they would
Yeah.
have just, no, that's not how that works. You guys draw it out. If it's not a valid argument, we don't have to comply to what you want. I just want to make that clear.
We never
wait.
spoke on doing that, sir. We're doing
I'm
our
not, I'm
job.
just make,
Excuse
I'm
me,
just,
real quick,
I'm just
before we
talking.
start arguing. Real quick, is that the same guy that the one guy in the Ferrari? Is he in there still, or is he here? I get sent off.
If it's no, these two guys were in the Bugatti.
Okay, I was about to say that because that guy just fucking pretty getting the fuck out of me. But anyway,
Yeah.
I just kind of let it slide because I don't really feel like doing.
Yep.
But anyway, so I'm willing to do. Let's tone down my voice a little bit. I'm willing to do for these guys. They're facing 180 months. You say?
185.
85. Jesus. I don't see anybody needing to go away for that long. I'm willing to go down to a 50% reduction, which should lower them to 90 months.
All right, I'm cool with doing that, but then I'm not gonna sit here and fill out the paperwork for arrest I wasn't even on scene for when we're just gonna drop 50% reductions after 40 minutes of waiting.
Hello? Hello? Did they come and get them? What happened? Hello? I was in my head. Did they bring what's his name into the room? Oh, what's up, buddy? Is it Woodman? Remember. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, 90 months. I'm sorry, 90 months, which is an hour and 30 minutes.
We've been in here an hour.
Yeah, we've been here for a minute, my boy. No food, no nothing. We've been starving. Had my handcuffed the whole time.
I got run over by one of your officers, me trying to return to the scene as a nice fucking gentleman because the EMS couldn't help me.
Well, we came to the scene. You came to the agreement of 90 months, and so that's what we're gonna stick with, all right? So, all right, you're right. The scene's been going on for too much longer, and if you want to argue this, it's going to continue on for longer.
But we should get a little time served for this shit too, though. If you're talking about the reduction, we should get a
Yeah,
little
you're
time
getting
served first.
90 months taken off your sentence.
Already spent that as a sentence, so how is that being taken off?
No, you have not, brother. No, you have not.
I think a little bit more time, at least like 40. You could do 40?
40
It was
months?
40? Yeah.
No, because that goes a little too low. That would be down.
Cool, bro. I mean, shit, we gonna thug it out right there, right? We gonna sit it out. Work with us. Come on, man.
I'm already giving you a 50%, man.
45, man. 45. Do it with 45, bro.
So, Brando, right now we have you at a 50% reduction. Are you asking for a 45%?
No, I'm asking for
he's
45
asking to
months.
be only 45 months.
Instead of 9.
Hey, can I speak to your lawyers outside real quick?
Absolutely. One moment, Brando. We'll be back. We'll speak with you to the left over here.
So, yeah, let's stop right here. I'm gonna go and whisper. So, here's my dilemma. That LSPD officer is pretty heated, and he's kind of our ticket to send these guys off to jail. And so if he just walks out because we're giving him a 75% reduction, I'm kind of fucked because then I have to go drag somebody from LSPD and drag him down here, which is going to take even longer for them.
I mean, I could go get on Billy right now and come down here and do it.
Nah, don't bet again, brother.
Well,
that is
on
100%
top of that,
metagaming,
sir,
right.
after this, sir, I will be in close contact with the LSPD, sir. I mean, that guy.
Oh yeah, no. I'm getting body cam. I'm fucking. What's
I will speak after. We'll speak after about that. I know what you're about to say. Yeah, for sure.
Jonas Elijah. Oh yeah. It's this dude. I should have known.
Yeah, we'll speak about that after. But I got it all.
Nah, I'm sending this to it. We have a chat with all their captains in Corona and all of them. So I'm gonna send it to us because this dude has also been a problem in the past. So can we just go ahead and stick with the 50%? I know your clients are too happy about that, but otherwise
he's not. And I mean, they have been sitting in here for quite a while. I mean, because of.
Can we try to push it to like a 65? Get him from that 90.
65.
You can only do 25.
Can we drop a charge? If we can't push 65, can we drop a charge?
What charges is he facing again?
He's facing fleeing and evading, armed robbery on a bank, murder of a Leo ×1, and possession of contraband. Could we drop
the contraband charge? That should be like 15, 30 months. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is if we drop the contraband and get that 50, it'll give him a good amount of time.
Can we speak with the officers and see what that looks like, and then? So we drop the contraband charge and then give them the 50.
It's not you. Elijah. So we're gonna drop the possession of contraband charge for them just because they've been waiting so long, and we can't go any lower on the reduction, otherwise they'll be facing like 10 months in jail or some shit. All right.
I don't know if he can hear you. Nobody can really hear anybody in this hallway.
Probably can't. Could one of you officers see what it looks like with armed robbery on a bank, attempted murder of a Leo?
None of our MDTs are working for some reason.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Sergeant Elijah.
Hey, Elijah, can you hear me? I'm gonna, Captain, carry him. Back away from him, Harvey. Carry him, yeah. See if you can hear him. Hello? Elijah? Okay.
He's in his head.
Who's an LSPD that I can drag real quick? There's nobody in this radio that I know. Fuck
What's up?
me.
Is
Oh,
Los-
there
What's
Elijah
up?
is.
What's up?
Oh, there
What's
he
up?
is. All right. So, can you drop the possession and contraband charges on both of them, and then send them off with that 50% reduction?
We're gonna go let them know.
Yeah, and then we're gonna let them talk to.
Before you send
client.
them off, we need to. Well, I'll talk with Jimmy first of all. What are we doing about payment, Jimmy?
We'll talk to him.
Okay.
That puts it at 32K.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the robbery.
Where'd the other guy go?
Man, where's the other guy go?
He probably got sent off already, knowing Elijah. Sorry about that, but
No worries, no worries.
Hey, we got you 55%. They dropped the contraband. It brings it down to like a 75 or an 80. It brings it down.
I'm tired of them dragging their heels on it. They ain't gonna do shit anyways. Just fucking.
No worry, brother. I'll talk to
Appreciate
Brando once you
These
guys get out.
suckers can suck it.
Hey man,
No worry.
hey man, this guy right here, he's been trying to work with us. He's been amazing, and I
BCSO.
apologize.
No worry. Don't have any problems with BCSO, sir. It's not BCSO that's your problem.
It is what it is. Appreciate you, lawyers.
Yes,
No
sir. If
problem.
you need
Fuck-
anything, just give us a
Fuck
call.
the police. Send me off.
We'll go let Elijah know.
Appreciate you, lawyers.
Yes, sir.
No problem, brother.
all right. Have a good day, sir.
All right,
You
what's
can go
the
ahead.
deal?
You can
Where's
send
the
him
other
off.
guy?
You already send them off.
Fucking stand in the same spot you fucking put me an hour ago.
Oh,
All right. Well, send
Yeah. See you
this
the fuck
gentleman
later.
off
Send
with
me
the
the fuck
same
off.
terms.
see,
Take
that's what
the,
I'm talking about, and then I'm the
possession of
problem,
contraband
right?
Hey,
off
just
and then-
send my client off. Thank you, sir.
All right, let's go.
Captain, I gotta talk to you.
Where did
Yeah,
the
you.
other guy go?
You already got sent out, I guess. The lawyers can go.
Well, we can't.
We
'cause
have to
it's a
be
double
let out
door.
of here.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
I got
like
you.
5 or 6 different cops here.
They're all in their head.
All right, you gentlemen. You guys have a wonderful day.
You as well, sir. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Just run up here.
Thank you.
Guys out. Also in his head. Wait for our new station to get it. All right, you
Your
gentlemen,
new
great
station? That's dope.
Good.
Congrats.
Yep.
Sorry if I seemed unprofessional there. I don't put up with cops like that. I absolutely do not.